Hi everyone! So the Dollar Tree has a lot of really good baking supplies out right now, as you can see from the photos I've taken recently. Right now you can find all the ingredients for this cake there. So let's get started. In this photo you'll see everything you're going to need for the cake, and I will leave full step-by-step directions in the description box below. You can find regular dairy yogurt at the Dollar Tree, but I'm going to be using dairy-free for my cake. Both will work well for this recipe. And we're going to be using a bundt pan for this. First, preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Take your 3 cups of flour and add 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and then a mixture of 1 teaspoon cinnamon, 1 teaspoon nutmeg, a 1/4 teaspoon ground cloves, and 1/2 teaspoon salt. Whisk all of your dry ingredients together. Now, in your mixing bowl, add 1 cup of oil. You can add whatever type of oil you'd like. You could do canola or vegetable oil like I'm doing, or you could even use coconut oil. Next, add in 2 cups of sugar. And then add 1 can of pumpkin. And then 2 packages of yogurt depending on the size. I'm using 5.3 ounces per package or 1 cup. Now mix all of your wet ingredients together until combined. Now slowly start adding in your dry ingredients. Scrape down the sides of the bowl as necessary and mix until well combined. Now grease your bundt pan. You can use just regular oil, or you could do the cake pan release that I use. This has been a lifesaver for me many times from keeping my cakes from breaking apart. It is 1/2 cup of shortening, 1/2 cup of oil, and 1/2 cup of flour. And I just store mine in a jar in my cupboard. Now just start pouring in your cake batter all the way around the bundt pan until it is evenly dispersed. And you can just kind of smooth out the surface of it to make sure there's no lumps. Now place it in your preheated oven and bake for 1 hour. While our cake is baking, we can go ahead and make a glaze. For our glaze, you're going to add 2 to 3 tablespoons of coconut oil and 2 to 3 tablespoons of milk to your mixing bowl. I'm using soy milk. Mix those together and then add 2 cups of powdered sugar gradually. Scrape down the edges of your bowl as needed. You can add more coconut oil or more milk to get your desired consistency. Your cake will be done when you can insert a toothpick and it comes out clean. Let it cool for 5 minutes and then put a wire rack on top and then flip it over. Now lift your pan off the cake. This is where that cake pan release really shines. Let this completely cool. Once it is totally cooled off, you can add your glaze. Just take a big spoon and ladle it across the top of your cake. You're going to want to go all the way around and just let it drip down the sides. And that is our completed cake. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and if you like this kind of content, please make sure to like and subscribe.